What is going on, everybody? It is TG back with another video. Wanted to give a week one review of the 2023 market for you guys because we had just finished off the first week of 2023 and it was a pretty choppy week, but it actually worked out really good for our portfolio and what we're doing. As you guys can clearly see, we finished the week up 3.14%. I think it's actually a little bit higher than that. I don't think it's taken into Friday into account. I'm not 100% sure, but we are up over like $3,000 for the week. Which is nice, which is really nice. I mean, this is the first year-to-date green we've seen in 2 years, so we will take it. As you guys know, I sold a lot of puts. I talked about this in the last video on Apple, Google, and even one on Tesla, and they all finished well above. Apple, we sold 123 puts. Those are really never that much in danger. One day of the week it was a little bit where it went to like 124s, but I don't think it ever went to the 123s. It was 124.17. That was the lowest it went. But yeah, it worked out good. Apple was our majority. We made like over 1,000 with that. Google, we made a couple hundred with that. We had 84s or 83s and 85 strike price puts. Those all expired worthless. And then we had one Tesla one for like $100 as well. So everything worked out. We even had a couple calls on it as well that got us like an extra 100. Now basically all of our buying power is just in SPY puts that we sold. So we're going to have to see what happens with that. I actually would like a red day on Monday so I can go ahead and sell more puts on Google. I want to get more Google. I think Google's the best value here, especially in the 80s. Again, it's still down a lot, 35%. In the past year, we're talking a stock that's down 40% from highs. That's crazy. So I'm trying to load up as much Google as I can. So if I can see that thing in the 86s on Monday, we'll go ahead and sell about, I don't know, 100,000 worth of puts and try to get about $2,000 for that. And that'll be our week right there. And then that'll put us up 5K for the first 2 weeks, which is amazing. But again, it all depends. If the market starts up on Monday, we will hedge our SPY puts that we have and sell calls against it for probably like 395 calls or something like that, just daily until our puts expire, and then we got to think of what to do. But I think there might be a little bit of a pullback in the market on Monday just because it was such a massive day on Friday. But I mean, again, we don't know what the heck's going to happen to this market. That's why it's good to have both longs and shorts going on. Right now we don't really have that anymore after today or Friday. We kind of just long the market, except for like a small thing in Apple. Like we have 3 Apple calls sold at 137 as a hedge. So that's like $75 in total. Yeah, $75 you got in total for that. So not a big hedge. These are the main ones. We have the SPY 377 puts that expire on January 13th. So that's this Friday coming up. This Friday coming up. And then we have some on January 20th for 355. That should be good. I might even just close that one out to free up more buying power. And then the 375s for January 27th. Still a decent amount in those. You guys can clearly see they're going for 262 right now. So we have 2 of them. So yeah, over $520 in those at the moment. So, just hold those. Sell some calls against it if it starts up on Monday. Try to take advantage of that data and IV. But I mean, that's going to be our goal for a while. I think these next couple months are going to continue to be choppy. And it's good to be as safe and protected as possible. So if we can just make a couple percent here and there and slowly build up, like I really try to go for like $100 a day. Like that's my goal. And if we kind of stick with that strategy, we should be good. But yeah, I mean, again, right now we have a decent amount in SPY, not too much, like about 400 in that, 500 in that, and then another 20. So a little less than $1,000 of longs that we can collect, and then $75 worth of shorts. So again, hoping Monday markets start down. Go ahead and sell a bunch of Google puts, and maybe even Apple, depending on how far Apple drops. But I'm really trying to stick with just Apple and Google at the moment and SPY. Unless something else really presents itself, I don't really see me deviating to that. SPY was what saved my account last year from being down that much. We still were down like 38,000 or 39,000 for the year, which sucked. But SPY we were actually up 10,000 on, so that was nice just because of literally playing those 30-day data strategy that I showed you guys in the last video. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but overall starting the year off good, which is nice. It's always good to start the year off positive. So even if the year ends right now, at least you finish up the year 3%. But I think we're going to make some good gains this year. I'm hoping by the end of next week to get this account to 100,000. That's the goal. So it doesn't really take that much, about $1,500 more dollars, and we're back at the 100K dream. So lots to look forward to for this year. Going to continue to play it safe, not get overextended anything, and just stick with safe theta stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Peace late.